back to my how-to travel guide budget edition part 2. Woo! So last episode I covered how much we were going to need for our trip. And in this episode I'm going to give you a bunch of advice and tips to help you save up for that trip. I'm here to tell you that travel can be affordable, but you need to plan for it, you need to budget it, and you need to prioritize it in your life. Now, you might have heard this story or a similar story before of someone who sold all of their possessions and then took a backpack and backpacked the world for several years. Those people wanted to travel. Of course, I'm not saying that this is what you have to do, but you need to constantly be thinking of how you spend your money in your day-to-day lives and all the various ways that you can cut back to prioritize travel and trips that you want to take. How can you save money for your travels? Of course, each saving method will work differently for each person, so you need to kind of test it out and figure out which best suits you and your lifestyle and what you can financially do. Now, there are two main categories of ways that we can save money for our travels. So the first is to try and optimize the current amount of money that we earn. And the second is to increase the amount of money that we earn. Quick tips for saving money. So if you earn a steady income, try and set aside a certain amount from each paycheck and deposit it into a savings account. And then don't touch that money. I mean, seriously, don't touch it. For example, putting aside $200 a month will save you $2,400 in a year. That's a vacation. Putting aside $500 a month will save you $6,000 in a year. That's a 1 to 3 month long trip, depending on how budget savvy you are. Eating out. Seriously guys, if you eat out a lot, try and pack a lunch when you go to work. It will save a lot of money. Sandwiches are cheap. Drinks and drinking. Now, this one might be a little bit challenging for you party people, but a night out on the town or a few drinks every other day at the bar, it adds up a lot because drinks are ridiculously expensive if you actually think about it. Normally you'll pay anywhere between, well, in like America, Canada, it's like $4 to $10 a drink. You usually don't just have one drink, you have multiple drinks when you go out. That adds up. Let's not forget about the cab rides or taxis. No. So that is also needs to be taken into account. So if you can try to cut back on your drinking or nights out in the months leading up to your travel adventures, that's good. You'll save money. And then you can put that towards drinking on your travels. Starbucks. That sweet, sugary coffee money pit. Spending $5 on a coffee, not a very good idea. Not really budget savvy, so unfortunately I would have to recommend cutting those out of your daily or weekly or monthly allowances. Now, I am not a beauty guru, and you know why? Because makeup and fashion costs money. It costs a lot of money. It's why I wear the same clothing a lot of times. Yes, I'm talking about hundreds and thousands of dollars. You ladies, I mean men too, but generally less ladies spend on these items. Gotta kind of cut that down if we want to save for travel. Think about it. How much do you spend on fashion and makeup and beauty products? Re-evaluate your living situations. How much are you paying for your rent? Is there any way that you can reduce that? Can you move out and move into a smaller place? Can you move in with your parents or a friend? Can you get extra roommates? Really re-evaluate your living situation and how much you're paying for it. So now here are some ways that we can increase the amount of money that we earn. Learn the way of eBay or Craigslist or Gumtree or TradeMe or realistically any other kind of class field or marketplace that you have available to you in your local area. Then use that marketplace and sell. There are hundreds of items in your home that you can sell for money. Seriously. Even the things that you don't actually believe are worth something, sometimes you can sell it. You can have a garage sale and people still buy it. So go through your home and just do a scout. Is there anything that you're not using? Do you have a storage space, a locker that you're storing extra furniture or extra clothing that you're not using? Find ways that you can try and sell that and make money from it. Seriously guys, electronics, you can make a lot of money from those. Sporting equipment, oh my goodness, if you've got sporting equipment lying around, sell it. Anything. There are a lot of things worth money in your house, and I've made hundreds of dollars from selling things. Gifts. Now this is one a lot of people don't necessarily think of, but everybody's got birthdays. There's generally Christmas or Easter, Halloween, anniversaries. There are times in your life that you receive gifts from people. Ask for travel related gifts or ask for money to put toward your travels. This can add up. If you got a lot of relatives, you can easily fund a good portion of your trip just by putting your Christmas and birthday gifts together. Pick up extra work. Depending on your current work situations, it can be a variety of things. You can get a part-time job, you can look for promotional work, maybe a couple hours here and there at a local cafe, you can become a newspaper runner. There are a lot of random, part-time, flexible, kind of easily pickable jobs out there. Gotta look for them. Deals. Deals, deals, deals. So keep an eye out on any of the hotel, the tour operators, the hostel, the airlines, the activity providers. All of them offer discounts and deals and packages at various times during the years for promotional purposes. If you see a good deal, grab it. The more time you have to plan your trip, the better the deals that you can kind of get. If you're going away, think about all the costs of the items back home that you're still going to be paying for. Now this is more relevant to longer trips, but if you have a car, think about taking the insurance off it. If you have a room or a house, think about subletting it or Airbnb-ing it. Make sure that you unplug and keep all of the costs of your house and your phone and any other things that you might be paying for, like gym memberships, try to put those on hold. Anything so you're not paying for stuff that you're not using while you're away. And last, there is always credit. We do live in a world where credit cards exist and they allow us to have extra cash very easily that we can use to pay for things such as travel and then pay it back at a later date when we are at home after our vacation's over. I don't recommend this option, but I can't not tell you guys about it because it is an option that a lot of people use. Now, I have personally used all of these money saving and money making techniques to help fund my various travels throughout the years. And now I'm lucky enough to be in the position where I have additional support in terms of sponsors and companies that I work for to help me fund even more of my travels so I can keep producing videos at a pretty consistent travel related rate for you guys. You will of course always know if I am receiving any kind of sponsored help for any of my travel videos because there will be a link in the description for one of my various amazing sponsors that have helped me be able to do what I love to do and to share it with you guys. Anyways, I really hope that you've picked up on some tips and advice on how you can start earning or saving money toward your trip or travels. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. I have my next episode coming up very soon, and that's going to be tips and advice on how you can save money while you're on the road and traveling. Thanks for watching. Bye! Money, 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 money. That's what you all came here for, right? Hello and welcome welcome to my how-to travel guide budgets edition. Part 1.